Now, let's put the spotlight on the big story of the day. It's a bumper listing, the largest ever IPO in India, and a listing from a large auto OEM. Hyundai Motors is on the radar. We have Parikshit joining in. He's been tracking the entire trajectory. And a lot of mixed views, Parikshit, on this one. Tepid listing, quiet listing. But I think it's more than today. This is a big story, right? That's turning a milestone.
Indeed, and it is the largest ever IPO in India's history. Hyundai is raising $3.3 billion from the IPO of its India entity. We're at the NSE right now, and the pre-listing ceremony is going to begin shortly with speeches from the management. You're absolutely right. The retail investor sentiment towards the IPO subscription had been rather muted. It had been around 44% of the retail portion. A lukewarm response indeed, and that's what because all the proceeds from this IPO are going to the parent entity, and it's not exactly clear how India Hyundai will gain out of this IPO. But what bankers of the company and certain brokerages this morning are saying that Hyundai has been a company which has been quick to predict market trends in terms of technology, in terms of the move towards SUVs. They have a favorable product mix. In the past, we've asked them about the lack of a hybrid powertrain, a flex fuel powertrain, and they said that they have all these technologies in South Korea, and if the market demands, they can immediately deploy such products in the country. So the strength of the Korean parent, a strong portfolio mix, the fact that they will have 4 new EVs by 2030, they will be investing in charging infrastructure, is something that people are looking positively at, and many bankers believe that this will add long-term value to the company. So even though it might be a modest debut on Dalal Street this morning, the long-term health of the company, the long-term trajectory of the company is also intact, even though the festive sentiment right now for the passenger vehicle segment is slightly muted. We may just say 4 to 5% growth for the whole fiscal, but at the end of the day, brokerages are expecting somewhere between 6 to 8% growth for the industry over the next few years.
Okay, all right. Parikshit, thank you very much for giving us that perspective. And of course, we're going to come back to you when that bell is sounded out at 10 a.m. when that mega listing does take place. But in the meantime,